Good evening, everyone. This is 413 Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Rahim Escalade. If you're a linebacker, get ready to be tested. The gentleman I'm sitting with today causes severe sleeping problems for opposing defensive coordinators the night before the match. He can run through you, he can catch the pass and score a touchdown. He's Baltimore's own Travis Budd. Welcome to the show, Trav.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Great introduction.
Thanks, man. Shoot. Glad to have you here. So let's get right into it. I
Definitely.
love the way I thought at first you were like a grounded pound guy. But as your tape, I saw you make a few contested catches as well. When did you know that football was a sport that you loved?
I started playing about around the age of 5, but it was just more of a like staying in shape thing. My dad just wanted me to like stay in shape. Didn't really have any like passion for it. I was just amongst friends, doing what
Oh,
was fun, I guess.
okay.
I wasn't getting on the field much. I didn't even play running back until I got to high school, really.
Right,
I
right.
didn't find a passion for it until about 10, maybe, or 11. That's when I started to get, better. And I found out, okay, maybe I can do this. And mind you, I wasn't even playing running back yet. So I was still playing
Whoa,
offense and
shoot.
defensive line.
Right, right. So running back is fairly new to you, so to speak.
Um, sort of, but a lot of it is coming natural from, being on the old line, knowing how a lot of it works. So
Yep,
yeah.
most definitely. Playing as hard as you do every single carry is tough on the body and mind as well. What do you do as the effectiveness of your exercise in rest and recovery routine?
Um, Nothing crazy besides like eating a lot. I gotta eat a lot of food. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
take care of my body as far as like what I put in it. Rest is essential. Stretching is essential.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you're drinking the right stuff. You can't be out there expecting to run through people. You're not drinking at least a gallon of water a day. Try to stay
Right.
on my baked chicken and fish. Just really a
Mm.
healthy diet. You know,
Yep.
running backs got to run, so consistently try to run as much as possible.
Right.
Lift obviously. Things of that nature. Nothing bizarre.
Right. I know you must have a mean squat, man. Shoot, the way I tell, oh my God. We're gonna get into obviously my critique of your film, man. But yo, dude, it definitely translates. As our
Appreciate
game
that.
is trending more towards the past, what advice do you give running backs who are just coming onto a team in their freshman year?
Um, Go hard, make every rep count, but don't force nothing at the same time. If it's not there, remember your job at that position. Don't try to bounce a play that's not designed to go to the outside. If a play is
Right.
designed for an inside zone, do what the coach expects you to do, run inside zone. Don't try to be the big playmaker and then don't even follow the instruction the coach gave you, because then that could turn into something else. It's really either a hit or miss. If you go out your way to do
Mhm.
whatever the coach tells you not to do and do bad, you're out. And that's a really bad look for you. But if you go out your way to do what you want instead of the coach says, then I guess that can turn out for you. But I wouldn't even take that chance. So just trust your instinct for the most part. Be coachable and go hard and have fun for the most part.
All
Yeah.
right, most definitely, man. All that is just picture, perfect, man. I will say though it's starting to become more of a passing game. I notice more and more backs are coming out of the NCAA with better hands. You know what I mean? So you see
Yeah.
dudes like Alvin Kamara, Travis Etienne this year. So it seems like um, it seems like the coordinators are doing something at that level, man. And you are you do it pretty darn well. That is awesome. What exactly makes a good halfback in your opinion? And which of these qualities do you believe that you possess?
Like I like to say a lot, the best ability is availability. Just basically to be
Mm,
able to do everything. As far as
yeah.
blocking, obviously running the ball. But if you can can catch the ball off the backfield and maybe even go to the slot, that's a plus.
Mhm.
Besides all the natural stuff like height and some of that stuff is just genetics, but I feel like the shorter you are, the more you gotta deliver. If you my height like a 5'8", you can't run a 4'7", high 4'6", So I mean, like the shorter
Right.
you are, it's different. It's margin for error the taller you are. No, not to my taller running backs
Mhm.
out there or taller athletes in general, but a shorter guys got to put in a little bit more harder work. So
Ha,
far as
dude,
far
hard
as what I
over hype.
possess, yeah, definitely. Far as what I possess, I feel like I can bring anything to the table as far as whatever the coach needs me to do. But
Mhm.
ultimately, I know my role and I don't try to go beyond that. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of catching out the backfield this year, but it's
Yeah.
still early, so we'll see. I can definitely block out the backfield. I can definitely run in between the tackles. Just whatever the coach says, man. I'm willing to learn how to do it if I don't know how. So whatever, really.
Exactly, man. That's one of the that's you said two great things, man, and that's the best abilities, availability, and to be coachable. So many young players, you know what I mean? They get a hot streak, they start getting known, and then it's like, oh, you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And for you, that's a very short to realize that. You know what I mean? Can you describe to us your near perfect technique when it comes to pass protection, and where did you learn such a coveted skill?
Um, now mind you, I did play O line, so
Right.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's
that.
different coming from a running backs like position, like in the
Mhm.
backfield. But I mean, it's still all the same. It's still blocking. So some of it goes hand in hand,
Mhm.
but it's a different technique for different, I guess, pursuits. I can't
Mhm.
really explain the exact technique. It's just, I guess, don't
Right.
let nobody touch your quarterback. We a ball carrier. Just keep that mindset,
Oh,
and protect
man.
your guys.
Right. Keep that quarterback's jersey clean.
Definitely.
Um, can you recall a time when your team was facing adversity and you decided to put them on your back? How did it turn out?
Um, I think that St. Mary's game, that last game of the season for us,
Mhm.
we lost, but I think the score at halftime was about 6-9, and then
Yeah.
our offense just wasn't clicking. Bad, not even bad coaching. Like our players wasn't mentally there, and
Right.
defense was carrying us really. Getting stops every drive, but they were getting worn out because offense was only on the field but for so long. So it was like they'd get a 4 and out, offense to screw up, defense back on the field. So like they were
Right.
getting tired often. So I think once I think it got to they scored again after it was 9-6, and everybody
Mm.
just put their head down because they knew offense wasn't clicking. I'm just like, I know we can beat this team, and now mind you, that's a great team, but I knew we could beat that team because it wasn't
Right.
as if they had more talent than us. We just wasn't mentally there. So I try to bring everybody up, but everything was just going bad, man. Yeah, people getting hurt, uh people seeing your game. It was just all bad. But I try to be the best teammate I could be, just try to get everybody back in the game mentally.
Most definitely. That's exactly that's all you can do, man.
Yeah.
And you can if you can become a leader, at the running back position, man. That really speaks something, man, to your abilities as a young man, as just a leader of guys. You're doing it at the halfback position. You're a captain, I assume.
Yes,
Oh,
this
okay,
year.
okay, there. So obvious, man. You definitely need that. I've seen a lot of your victories on tape, but which one to your memory has been the best of your high school career?
probably that game
Mhm.
prior to that St. Mary's game, that John Carroll game.
Yep.
John Carroll, great team,
Mhm.
great quarterback, Hemby on his way to College Park, going to play big time football up in Maryland.
Okay.
They had some great athletes. Dogs over there. We were getting it handed to us the
Yep.
whole first half. We picked up some momentum, drove downfield to get fortunate enough to get a field goal. And then
Okay.
after that, we just started clicking everything. When we were all locked in, I think we got a touchdown. We was just like, okay, we can beat this team because our defense is crazy, man. Like even last year,
Yeah.
our defense was crazy. So I'm blessed to be on the team with a great defense. So when you got
Right.
a great defense like that, all you got to do is just rely on your offense and don't overthink
Mhm.
it. Just trust in your abilities and just make it happen. Go play football. So I think we did
Most
great
definitely.
on that game as a team overall. So yeah.
I liked it, man. I liked the way how you hit the hole, and then after that first one, you're still like, I don't know, like you create separation enough to cut again, dude. And and even the dudes in the pros, man, that's not often seen. You know what I mean? That next year you can literally see it. After that cut, it's like, oh God, he's gone. And that is some ability that I've noticed that you have, and honestly, that's something that can't be coached, man. That's just another one of the Lord's blessings. And dude, you got it, and it's only going to get better, honestly. Is there any halfback currently in the league, NCAA retired that you have modeled your game after?
Definitely. Oh my goodness. Well, in the NCAA, I love Jack Pass. Jack Pass is really good. For multiple
Okay.
reasons. I like his play style, and not only his play style, but like the same height. So like you
Uh
can't find
huh.
a lot of running backs at that level of football that's my height. So that's a plus. And
Uh huh.
in the league, this guy's 6 foot, but to me, he's like the best running back ever. Christian McCaffrey. Gotta love him. I
Christian
love his
McCaffrey, yeah, man.
availability. Straight dog, man. He can be
And
everything.
it's like
You put him
it's
anywhere,
another
he'll
another
perform.
one. Right. He's Christian McCaffrey's another not like I'm comparing him
Mhm.
to what's his face over in the Saints, man. But those type of halfbacks, man, when you can't tell what they do better, running or catching. Those guys are making bank in the league today, man. And shoot
Definitely.
you, hey, you look like you're cut from that cloth too. Um,
Thanks.
are there any other sports you play on a team or in your free time?
Um, Not really. I tried to run track, but I was working for to pay for like training and stuff like that. And football practice started picking back up, and then training started picking back up. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a passion for track. I just want to get faster.
Right.
So let's just go speed train. So I just wanted to go, speed training and just train my body in general, So I don't really play any other sports, just football.
Most definitely, man. That's one sport, man. I like that. I like that. What professional teams do you root for?
Only the Ravens. Only the Ravens.
Okay, okay. Lamar Jackson. I like that. I think people sleep on J.K. Dobbins and what he brings to that team. I specifically say that because I'm an avid fantasy football guy, and last year I did God, like maybe like 6 or 7 leagues, and I just would remember getting torched by JK every freaking week. Like this dude, like I know he was nice at Ohio State, but darn man, every week. Dude, and on
Yeah,
14
man.
carries, like a buck 20, a buck 30, and two
Yeah, he's
scores.
crazy. That's another one. He's definitely top 3 as far as my league running backs. Definitely, especially in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely, man. He's a dog.
Yeah, he is, man. Shoot, that I can't even explain it any other way. What can we expect from Travis Budd in the future as far as what you're doing with your next steps?
Um, a winning season, a ring. I plan on getting a ring my senior year. Just overall, a great team. Besides me, just a great team in general. But far as I go, I'm looking to get at least 150 a game on the ground
Woo.
and bare minimum one touchdown. But I know I'm gonna get at least two a game. But ultimately, the ultimate goal
Okay.
is to win games. Go into the season with a healthy team, end up with the season with a healthy team. So ultimately, just win games, get a ring.
Right, right. Well, I think, man, shoot, if you continue to play the way you do, you're definitely gonna do that. And you're like I said, you're young. You're only gonna get better. And if the tape's any indication on the future, man, I'll see you playing on weekends, most definitely. And I mean both days. You know what I mean? So I congratulate you. I congratulate you on everything, man. Don't stop. Um, Always go hard, man. And I really appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me. Definitely.
Most definitely, Travis. You have a good night.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yep. All right, boss. So, oh man. Okay, never mind. All right.